Hi everyone. I just want to say I'm sorry for being missing for so long. Um, but I felt like I was missing a part of me when I wasn't crafting. And sometimes you just need a break, I guess. But that break had me not feeling very happy, so I've decided to get back in the swing of things and get back to my card making, which I love. And I hope you guys enjoy the cards from the Simon Says March card kit, one of my favorites the past year, and I hope you like. For the first card, I'm actually using the cover photo pattern papers, and I thought the colors together were great, so I just cut it out for the front of my card. And I'm using one of the watercolor papers that came in the kit to just add it to the front of that, and no one would ever know that it was the cover for your papers. I tried to use as much of the supplies in the kit as possible, and I didn't like that it was so much white, so I decided to add the card base as a different color, and you see the picture in the end. For card number 2, I started with one of the watercolor images with these pretty flowers, and I'm using Copic markers to color them. Then I use my scissors to do some fussy cutting around the bottom of the flower, and I'm going to add it to that pretty pattern paper. As you can see, I love the flowers in that paper, and just add it to a white card base, and that will be it for card number 2. I add the I miss you sentiment, and at the end I decided to add some of these shimmer brushes from Crafter's Companion, and I'm just adding a little shimmer to the center of the flowers. For card number 3, I'm going to stamp a little scene of flowers. I'm starting with the longest stamp from the stamp set, and then just gonna use the additional stamps to create a scene so I can color and create my card. For my coloring, I'm using the Wink of Stella brush and the watercolor pencils that came in the kit. I was trying to actually use it on the clear block, but it didn't work, so I'm putting the brush directly to the pencil and finish off my coloring. Once I finish my coloring, I cut my image out and I'm framing it with a light colored kind of painted piece of pattern paper from the kit to frame it and bring out the color in the flowers, and then add it to my card base. I also added some Nouveau Crystal, I think it's called crystals to my flowers, and that's it for card number 3. For card number 4, I'm going to color this watercolor image also from the kit, and I'm using the watercolor pencils again with a water brush. Excuse me. I'm loving the purples in the kit, and I enjoyed coloring the images. I'm going to frame my colored image using the purple glitter paper in the card kit, and I wanted to save as much as I could for my next card, so I actually cut a small frame by cutting the inside and leave the insides for another card. For the sentiment, I actually cut one of the stamps from the kit, cut it apart so you can say hello again straight across instead of being on top of each other. And I just emboss my sentiment using some black cardstock and some super fine white embossing powder from Simon Says Stamp, and it says hello again, I've missed you. For card number 5, I created a new flower scene, and this I did not show the coloring process because then the video would be too long. So I just colored it. I actually used some blues this time, and then add my sentiment, and that's it. Then I cut out a section in my scene and actually lost the footage of where I put the sentiment together. I actually stamped my sentiment, cut it out, and added to that area. I cut some real skinny pieces of black cardstock to frame the section. And as you can see, I added the little pieces of leaves and flowers to act like they're continuing within the area of the sentiment. And I hope you guys enjoyed cards. That's it for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.